saw Oscar Peterson once and got quite close to the stage at Ronnie Scott's. And a tremendous, a legend, of course. But when he played, he did make a bit of noise, did Oscar. So if you got close to him, while he was playing, he'd be going,
You sound like Brian Moore. Brian Moore.
It was a bit disconcerting to the point where I thought I had ended up with these fantastic tickets in Ronnie Scott's, but I almost wanted to move to the back because I was getting the autumn leaves. It sounded like he had a fast motorbike out the back waiting to take him home.
Did he say up for grabs now?
He didn't say that. Didn't there? Be great. Oscar Peterson and Brian Moore together at last. Anyway, sorry about that.
Anyway,
what the heck we're talking about. This is Hawksbee and Jacobs. That was indeed the Rupert Bell Trio. A lot of people don't know that Rupert Bell is a fine jazz pianist, and that was him. That was him in action there. So you'll hear some other music from different talkSPORT presenters throughout the afternoon. So here we are with the clips of the year, and we turn our attention now. I went a bit Tommy Cockles then, didn't we? Here we are, clips of the year. They really were marvellous times. We turn our attention to our genial sports breakfast host, the gift that keeps on giving.
He certainly is.
Big Alan. And, we've trawled through some of our favourite Alan Brazil clips in 2019. And shall we start with Alan and another one of his memorable hands across the water moments?
Okay, coming up next hour, we'll talk to Dean Ashton, we'll talk to Stuart Pearce, still trying to get a visa for Beijing and for Pyongyang, wherever they're going.
Fantastic. Yeah, I don't think that visa will be forthcoming, Al, by the sound of it.
Obviously, the breakfast show is a busy show. Sometimes so busy that Alan doesn't even have time to say Arsenal legend.
This is Alan Brazil Sports Breakfast with Arse Ledge, David Seaman.
I think they've actually got one of those in the studio for Al.
What do you put on it?
Yeah. He doesn't have a seat. He has a... Exactly. You get the idea with that. This is Alan again with a question for the former Holland winger, Bolo Zenden.
Just one quick one, Bolo. Do you bump into Arnold Muren at all over in Holland? Is Arnold still around doing some coaching?
No, I didn't bump into him, no.
Okay,
well,
bit of a cul-de-sac, wasn't it, really? That was going nowhere.
He then rang Arnold Muren and said, have you bumped into Bolo Zenden?
Yeah, I saw him yesterday. I'll get old Bolo. Well, one of you is lying. That's not what happened, of course.
No, of course not. Here's Alan talking snooker.
All right, I think it's time we get into a bit of snooker, though.
Well, James Cahill, or Cahill, depends how you pronounce it.
Well, wrongly by the sound of it twice. It's probably Cahill. Cahill. Not many people call Gary Cahill Gary Cahill, do they, really?
Not really, no.
This is Mr. Brazil, once more channeling Sylvester the Cat.
Favourite current striker right now that you'd like to have had the opportunity?
Fantastic, isn't he? Aguero, you can't look past him, can you? He is just magnificent.
Catherine Thuckertash.
Really
He always does struggle with
one of his best ones.
Yeah.
And now we'd love to say that was his only deepest depth moment of the year, but unfortunately for Al, it was England's 1,000th game in November.
It was.
Raheem has been dropped for England's 1,000th game. 1,000th game, 1,000th game. Raheem Sterling is axed ahead of England's 1,000th game this Thursday. 1,000th game. England's 1,000th game. England's 1,000th game. 1,000th game. 1,000th game. 1,000th game.
1,000th game. Great. He just struggles with it, doesn't he? I don't know.
Why didn't he say game number 1,000?
Yeah.
You know, that would have been a lot easier, wouldn't it?
You should have been producing him that would have helped.
Yeah.
It's obviously been another big year in the world of politics, and here's Alan with a bit of a scoop.
Jim White coming up in the tick. Don't forget the new Prime Minister around at 11:47.
Okay, well, fantastic.
Very precise.
Very precise time to get a new Prime Minister.
Yeah. Here's Alan discussing the ongoing Gareth Bale saga and a name he's always struggled with.
Oh, yeah.
What was agent Jonathan Barnett says Zidane, or Zidane, if you want to pronounce it.
You don't, do you?
Not really.
Just ask James Cahill. He doesn't want it pronounced like that either. Now, Leicester, of course, are having another fantastic season, and Alan seems quite taken with the manager.
For us to be the best that you can be. So in terms of that type of profile, we would be pretty similar.
Brendan.
Oh, sounds interesting, doesn't he?
It does. It's Alan and Sam Allardyce with former Arsenal keeper Jens Lehmann. At least we think it is.
I think have got the edge over Manchester United, and they could win this game tonight.
Jens, one last question wins. Elaine's...
Yans, Wans and Lands. The three Lehman brothers.
All in one sentence.
That must be Lehman Brothers.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah,
Oh, very
the
good.
alternative ones.
Excellent.
It's okay, though. I'm sure that was a blip, and Alan got his name right after that.
Okay, thanks to Len Yeaman there. What a game that'll be.
Oh, probably not. Maybe not. Yeah.
This is Alan throwing a bit of a surprise curveball to his guest, the great Sir Trevor MacDonald.
I was being shown the Oval Office by a sitting president of the United States.
Fabulous.
And I thought, my ships have all come in at once. That was...
Do you know where that saying comes from? My ships have all come in, the ships come in.
Not massively interested by the sound of it.
I'm not actually interested, Alan.
It's not QI, Alan. I'm talking about me. Back off.
Right.
And staying with Mr. Brazil and big name guests, we really didn't know where to even start unpacking this one.
An actor, Sir Tom Robinson. Tony, what am I talking about? Tom Road 2468. Sir Tony Robinson. Oh, Blackadder joins us.
So wrong on so many levels.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. 246. It throws in, and you can see the stream of consciousness going on, but it takes some working out, doesn't it?
It does. Big Al and co-host Jamie O'Hara here discussing...
Jamie O'Hara here? Connor O'Hara here?
That's his name.
Yeah, I've got
Jamie O'Hara here.
Jamie O'Hara here.
Did he have Connor O'Hara here.
I can't believe he never played for the Republic of Ireland. Jamie O'Hara here.
Discussing Arsenal's potential new manager.
If Unai goes, is Mourinho, would he even take
If
it?
they don't want Mourinho, they want Wenger back. Who else of that calibre is out there at the moment?
You'd have to say Eddie Howe.
Who?
Alan, a keen student of the game. Because Eddie's quite new to it. He's only been at Bournemouth for about 10 years,
10
hasn't
years,
he?
in fact.
Yeah. So, this is Alan with paper reviewer Craig Mitch going through the back pages.
Says Spurs rescued by Christian Aid. Mike Walters speaks about Long's goal in the Express, and he says Long in 60 seconds. Cheeky pun there.
Christian Aid's another one I see.
Yeah, he's a good player, Christian Aid. He's very good. He's got his own charity, isn't he? They do great work. I'm a big fan of his.
Here's Alan now with Ali McCoist discussing VAR.
You look at the biggest game in world football not so long ago, the World Cup final, right? And I think they got it wrong with VAR. Do you remember the penalty decision given against? Was it given
Give us a
against
clue.
Croatia?
What game?
Well, I think he gave you a clue when he said World Cup final.
Excellent.
Great, isn't it? This is Big Al now with one of his trademark crystal clear competition questions.
Cristiano Ronaldo left Real Madrid for Juventus in 2018 for £105 30 million.
£105 30 million.
Yeah, that's an interesting amount.
It certainly is.
Alan's fiercely proud of his Scottish roots.
Of course,
he loves Scottish music, which, if anything, makes this clip doubly hard to understand.
Do you know what? I have got a feeling, now I may be wrong, and I'll put my hands up if I'm wrong. Something tells me he could have played the sax, the solo, on Jerry Baker's Rafferty.
Oh, I do love
Jerry Baker's Rafferty.
Jerry Baker's Rafferty Street. What a great song that was. And finally,
you're right. These are like new clips.
it's just great, isn't it? We're a bit hysterical.
Yeah.
Andy's been on the old Enver cream.
I have.
He's been swinging it from the bottle throughout the clips. It's not
Mixed
a pretty
with
sight.
Advocaat,
Yeah. Oh, what colour would that go? And finally, this is Laura Woods talking Alan through the significance, the deep significance from Laura's point of view, of the Sportswoman of the Year awards.
It just is a massive celebration of all what has been a pretty incredible year for women in sport. It's just there's so many different landmarks that have been reached, and so much more coverage. But,
So what are you wearing tonight?
Yeah, a lot of work to do by the sound of it, Laura. What are you wearing tonight? So there we are, the best of Big Al.